KATC Weather Lab. Here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, certainly a balmy one across Acadiana today with temperatures threatening 80 degrees, officially 79 in Lafayette. And I think it feels good to say that when you got storm systems, snowstorms on the west coast, the Rockies, one heading for the northeast. And we're roughing it out at 79 degrees. So let's take a look to see what's going on across the lower 48. You can see all the winter weather advisories and not only winter storm warnings in white, but blizzard warnings in orange. And the warnings go back all the way back to the west coast where there continues to be snow in the Sierra, all over toward the Grand Canyon, a good part of Utah into Idaho, Wyoming, Montana, Colorado, New Mexico. I can name all the states. Here we go into Nebraska and South Dakota as well. Rain farther to the south, and this next storm system brings a front through our area as we head into tomorrow night. Not looking at big rain chances during the day, but they will ramp up gradually as we get deeper into the nighttime hours. We'll time that out for you in just a bit. Generally fair skies across the region today, allowing that mercury to get up to 79 degrees, and the breeze out of the south is going to be increasing. So will the cloud cover, and with southerly winds and temperatures and dew points awfully close together, and we have some chilled water right by the coastline, we could see some sea fog developing and moving in overnight tonight. So that's a little bit of a question mark going into tonight. It's certainly going to be breezy and mild, and then as we head into tomorrow, even breezy and warm with temperatures pushing the lower 80s at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Here's that front we're talking about. That's gradually going to work its way southward. Few spotty showers. Again, notice the time. Here we are at 7 o'clock as the Raging Cajun game and the game over at Baton Rouge will be underway. And then as we get deeper into the evening, scattered showers getting a little bit more populated on the radar, but we might get in the game without much rainfall. And then there will be this line of showers and a few thunder showers moving through right around midnight to 1 a.m., give or take a couple of hours. And then after that, breezy and cooler air moving in, and it's going to be very nice going into Sunday with temperatures in the mid-60s for your high. As I mentioned yesterday, I thought we were in a slight risk of severe weather. That has been pulled back to the north, where half of Acadiana is now just in a marginal risk of severe storms. That's a level 1 out of 5, maybe a storm with damaging winds, especially northern portions of Acadiana where that slight risk exists. As you get farther to the north, that's where our severe weather dynamics appear to be strongest. And looking at some of the severe weather parameters, this is called CAPE, or convective available potential energy. It's also noted up here in the energy factor. But as you get into the yellows and orange, that's where the thunderstorm energy is going to be tomorrow afternoon. As the front moves eastward, you don't see a whole lot of the thunderstorm energy locally here. And then just looking at the tornado parameters, this is called helicity, or the spin potential. As you get into northwestern Louisiana, southern Arkansas, we're in that moderate range. So that would be the area if there would be an isolated tornado spinning up in the northern part of the state. But locally, notice as that front moves on through, relatively low parameters for severe weather. But there are going to be pretty strong winds aloft. I showed this graphic yesterday, just looking at the winds and how they change as you go up higher in the atmosphere. And when we have those storms coming on through, we're going to have 100-mile-an-hour winds aloft, but at the surface, they're going to be light and not much veering with height. So a severe weather threat, not that great. As for rainfall, this is going to be a fast-moving front, so don't expect much rain, 1/10 of an inch or less for most. A few isolated spots may catch 1/4 to 1/2 inch. And then in the near term is that fog factor, visibility down, especially down along the coast and southwest Louisiana. That's where we'll see that sea fog. So temperatures tonight through tomorrow morning in the 60s and into the lower 80s tomorrow afternoon. Your rain chances gradually ramping up as we get into tomorrow evening. 40% for 7 o'clock. By 10 o'clock, we're pushing the 50 to 60% range. So here we go as we look down the road the next 5 to 10 days. And after tomorrow night, smooth sailing. It gets chillier through Monday night into Tuesday morning, where we'll be in the mid-30s, but the gradual warm up in the next weather system next Thursday night, early Friday. Overall, not too bad of a weather pattern. Just got to look out for that front tomorrow night.
All right, thank you, Rob.